Hello, welcome back to IT Landy Azure course. We covered so far what is Azure, how the Microsoft structure Azure. We went down through the structure of the subscription AD, then we went down to logs and then logging, and then we went to the subscription and then ARM template. And previous session we spoke about the VMs, the structure of the VMs. For today, the focus will be around VNet. Azure resources for networking. We have VNet, we have NIC, network cards or network interface, load balancer, NSG, public IP, gateways, and the tools. Let's have a look. So what do we have around this? We have private address space starting from /16, 10 CIDR, 10.0.0.0/16, one or many subnets. You can have /24, maximum 8 equal 16,777, or you can have 29, 8 addresses basically. Okay. 5 addresses are always reserved for Azure, the first 5. DNS servers, Azure provide, or you can use your own custom provided. Peering to other VNet possible to extend and gateway to connect to other VNet on-premise. Yeah. The VNet logical view, we have Azure subscription. Under the subscription, what we have a resource group. Then under resource group, what we do a VNet virtual network, and then under virtual network, we said multiple subnet or single subnet. And attaching to that subnet, we can do the VMs or like containers, whatever you are consuming. Yeah, this is the logical view. Something like this. So /16, the VNet will be /16, 10.0.0.0/16. And then under the VNet, we will have default subnet 10.0.1.0/24, gateway 10.0.255.224.27, management 128, and NVA subnet 25. I need to do the same across two and create a peering between them. So I got tier 0 or tier 1, traditional 1. Just remember both similar, like we have the VNet subnets gateway, but I need to peer with another pro subscription VNet, and I can create a peering. When I create a peering, what I can do, I can create one-to-one relationship or one-to-many. In this scenario, you can see that the tier 0 subscription with its own like layout pointed to pod resources and on VNet 1 and VNet 2 somewhere else. So you can have one too many or many too many. Then I move on to the next scenario. This time I have uh, on-premise here as well. So something called express route, which we're going to cover next in more details. So back to my communication, tier 0 subscription. Then I have resource groups. Underneath I have VNet. Under the VNet, I will have my default subnet, NVA, gateway, management subnet. Yeah, like if this is how we divide them, you can divide them the way you like. Yeah. Then the relationship between my VNet against other subscriptions with VNet via VNet peering. Also, I can have express route between my gateway subnet and the on-premise. Something like this as well I can have. So similar to the previous one, I'm peering my VNet with other subscriptions, but at the same time, I can have express route between my VNet and the Contoso or the on-premise, and then Contoso can have a relationship with the prod. How? Because I'm using the gateway. Think about this like 3 hops, yeah? So I'm going to cover the express route in more details, but just to explain to you how this works. So my VNet centrally speaking, or let me label it as an A, speaking to additional 2 VNets via peering, speaking to B and C. They can be prod or whatever they are, yeah? And A can speak to D, which is on-premise. Now, if on-premise Contoso D does not have a relationship to speak to B and C directly, D can speak to them via A. So A is acting here as a bridge between the others, which means I can reach out to the others as long as the routing in place, because my express route will speak to the VNet via the gateway and default gateway. However, when the traffic arrives to the gateway, it doesn't know how to navigate to find the gateway path to the other subscription unless your routing table define that path. Okay, so this is something we can cover in more details later on, but at the moment, just to show you like this example, you can do many things with this, yeah, like bespoke approach, yeah, hub and spoke or bespoke. Okay, I think that's all I had for you for the VNet and subnet network in the high level. Let's we deep dive into the express route in the next session. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.